Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Language Arts Gallery. So we are going to talk about preparing for our standardized reading assessment. I know many of you had questions as to what is going to be on the assessment, so I want to cover all of that information here. The first thing we're going to talk about is the author's purpose in writing a text. We talked about 3 reasons that authors typically write: to persuade, to inform, or to entertain. So you'll be given brief snippets of text and you'll be asked, what's the author's purpose in writing this text? And you have to identify it as either being to persuade, to inform, or to entertain. You'll also be asked to make predictions about a text. You'll be asked what the topic of a text is. You'll be asked questions like, which statement would this author most likely agree with? To answer those questions, you need to think about the author's stance on a particular topic. You will be asked about main idea and key details. This is really important. We spend quite a bit of time talking about this. You'll be given a brief passage. It won't be very long. And you'll be asked to identify the main idea. You'll be asked to identify supporting details related to that text. You'll also be asked to make inferences about a topic. So you'll be given a separate passage and you'll be asked questions where the answers won't be directly in the text, but you'll have to use language in the text to answer those questions. In other words, what do you think the author meant by this statement? Why did the author give this example? We'll also be talking about collocations with prepositions. We spent a lot of time talking about this. Remember things like eligible for and live off of, right? We have lots of different examples of collocations with prepositions in our class materials. We are also going to talk about direct and reported speech. You'll have 5 questions where you will be given a direct quote, and you will have to change that quote into reported speech. We'll go over synonyms. Remember, synonyms are the words that mean the same or almost the same thing as another word. You'll be given a sentence with an underlined word, and you'll be asked to choose between 4 words. Which word is the synonym for the underlined word? You'll be asked about root words and affixes. So the work on prefixes, suffixes, and root words, that's only 5 questions. Then you'll be given a brief paragraph, 5 sentences on counterarguments and refutations, and you'll be asked to identify the language. Okay, is it a counterargument? Is it a refutation? Is it a concession? You'll be asked about language for conveying the author's stance. You'll be asked to recognize bias in the text. All total, the exam is going to be 50 questions. I don't think it's going to be very difficult. I think you guys are all going to do a terrific job. As far as the grading is concerned, I will curb the grade. So if it's something that, as a group, we find it's too difficult, based on the scores, I'll make a decision on that, but I'm not anticipating having to do that. You guys are fantastic students. I know you're going to do a great job. If you have any questions, please let me know. I'm here to help. And I think you guys are going to do a fantastic job. I'll see you soon.